Hi, everyone. My name is Joanna Whitney. I am an intuitive artist and a student of natural law. And I'm going to talk about gratitude today on the celebration of extreme materialism, Black Friday, following Thanksgiving 2022. Gratitude has been co-opted by the New Age movement, but it really is a true state of mind that is required in order to attract good things into your life. It corresponds with the law of mentalism. And I think in the last video, I was talking about this 7-day mental diet as a good way to begin to clear away the negativity. Just as a little basis of thought about this is that, the globalists, the dark Luciferians who are trying to take over the world using artificial intelligence are trying to annihilate natural law. And so through their trickle-down Satanism, many of us have experienced extreme trauma in childhood. And this can be looked at in several ways. One way it could be looked at is that this place that we're at, Earth, is actually a mystery school where we have to learn certain lessons, but which would mean that like our vision quest would start when we're born, and then we would get the things, the obstacles that we would have to work through to evolve into illuminated beings in our teenage and adult years. However, we do need to be given the tools to evolve. And it is their agenda to make sure that we don't get the tools to evolve and instead are just in chaos our whole lives and use consumerism and materialism as our God so that we just become slaves and workers living that mundane life of striving for more material goods, coming from scarcity and never achieving true accomplishment and joy, which is our birthright. So an attitude of gratitude comes from work that I have to do as a survivor of trauma. First, I have to do my own shadow work so that I clear away those ideas that were imparted to me by my ignorant parents. How to do that, trauma work, how to do that shadow work. I would suggest praying for it to be revealed. It's different for everyone how to do it, and how to pray for it is you just simply ask the universe or God or whatever benevolent universal spirit you believe in to bring it to you, what you're supposed to do, and then follow that. At some point down the road, I may go into the specifics of what I've done, but again, I believe truly that each of us is an individual, and so if you pray for it, it will be revealed. You can also contact me as I can assist in that. I have that information on my website, intuitiveart.net, as I do intuitive coaching and connection to the higher power, as well as orographs. But again, you can do it that way, contact me, or pray to the higher power for it to be revealed how you're supposed to do your shadow work. Once you do your shadow work, which the 7-day mental diet could be a part of that, or it could be revelatory as to what you have to do. retraining your mind to an attitude of gratitude should be part of one's life's work if I am to be of maximum service. And service is another topic, but as a result of having an attitude of gratitude, I am available to be of service to others. And that is what I believe our true calling is, to be here. We're not here to consume, we're here to give, the opposite of the satanic ideology that is being imparted upon us by them in the media via every which way, the internet, television programming, television programming, lie, vision programming. We are programmed to believe that we have to continue to consume, that we never have enough, we have to get more and more and more. And this time of year has been co-opted into that materialism frenzy. But if I have gratitude, that means that I have abundance. I am abundant now. And so there isn't anything that I need, because I have everything that I need. I have everything that I need within me right now. And so I don't need anything else in nature. That is, nature provides. And also God also provides. Like for me, as a result of living by natural law, meaning, practicing do unto others as I would have others do unto me, helping my brothers and sisters on the path, I can ask the Creator for what I need, and then I wait and I receive what I need from how the Creator has access to all and uses what's at hand to provide. So living that way is a magical, wonderful, amazing way to live. And it's available to anyone who is willing to adhere to natural law. I mean, I can't lie, cheat, and steal and expect to have the abundance, the attitude of gratitude. It's not going to come naturally to me if I'm lying, cheating, and stealing, which is what is encouraged by man's law thing that's happening out there right now. Tell, lie, vision, programming. That's not going to be programming me to have an attitude of gratitude. I promise you that. An attitude of gratitude has to be worked for nowadays. You have to work at it, especially if you have trauma and shadow work that you haven't integrated. And how that would manifest is through addictions, alcoholism, needing an external solution, basically, like a drug, a pill, a drink, material goods, needing it, feeling like you need it. That is them programming you, because we are originally from here. We are animals, and nature provides for us what we need. Now, regarding regarding the attitude of gratitude, where that comes from, it comes from a deep core belief, understanding, spiritual feeling that I have everything that I need, and I will always have everything that I need, moment to moment. And I'm in the present moment. I'm not thinking ahead to the future of, planning my retirement or anything like that. I can't. That's all man's baloney. Because nature provides moment to moment what I need. So I don't need to plan. I don't need to think about what if. some terrible thing's going to happen, because that's all devised by the intellect and fed and programmed by the intellect through the media to make me believe that I might have everything I need right now, but what if there's a hurricane? What if a tree falls on my car? What if the shit hits the fan? What if? And then you start planning for what if. But we're here in the present moment where nature, God, provides everything that we need, and we don't need to be really concerned about that. And if we are obsessed with it to the point of trying to purchase or find all the material goods that will save us from the great what if, then we have shadow work to do. The source of that feeling that there isn't enough is our disconnection to source. So, one way to train the mind to an attitude of gratitude is to write a gratitude list every day, 10 new things on my gratitude list to be grateful for, and not material things, being a good friend. I can be grateful for knowing that I am a good friend. How do I know I'm a good friend? I show up, I contact my friends on a daily basis. I try to be the same person for them. I try to do my own spiritual work so that I am consistent. I'm not a different person every time they show up, and I don't try to get anything from them. I try to be helpful to them. I try to offer something of value to them. I try to answer their calls within 24 hours. I don't text them. I try to talk to them or see them face to face. That's one thing to be grateful for. What else? My curiosity, my unwillingness to just take what's told to me and to believe it, but rather to investigate, to find out the source. My perseverance and stick-to-itiveness is something to be grateful for, that I get to the bottom of things. And then I have also prayer. I'm extremely grateful for my connection to God, the spirit of the universe, and for being given access to natural law and knowing how to adhere to natural law so that I can be in alignment, and therefore my cause and my effect are in alignment with my desires. And I also am grateful for knowing how to look at myself. Like if I'm angry at something that's happening outside, I know how to use that as a mirror for myself to see what within me is going on. This thing, if I'm pointing the finger at you, 3 fingers are pointing back at me. So if I'm pointing the finger at you because I don't like how you're driving, I need to look at how I am driving. And if it's not about how I'm driving, then it might be how I'm controlling. How am I being controlling? Or how am I not thinking about others? I'm only thinking of how I can get to point A to point B as fast as I can go, and not thinking of others. Maybe that's what's making me mad about how you are driving. I'm grateful for knowing that I need to mind my own business, and understanding what is my business and what is not my business. What other people are doing and what other people are thinking and what other people are thinking about me are none of my business. My business is my attitude. My business is my feelings of inferiority or unhappiness. So those are things I'm grateful for. I'm also extremely grateful that I have, a roof over my head, food in the fridge, a car to drive, the ability to communicate using the technology that's currently being used by humans, even if it is dangerous. I mean, it's obvious, cell phones are really bad for you and electromagnetic frequencies are bad for us, but I'm not really sure how I would even be able to drive around my town without maps at this point. So I am grateful for that. Um, and I'm grateful for my calling to try to help others. Is my deepest heartfelt calling, is trying to carry the solutions that I've been given to others.